Life gives, lost, precious. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is taught, lessons. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is all destined. I live, bleed, reckless. I think the only thing they ever really liked to tell me was life wasn't easy. I knew that already. Steady, let's pretend for a minute I'm not this shaky. This is the way the rhymes, beats, times would make me, break me, take me all the way back. I'm burning every bridge and page to remind me of that. Yeah, my times were shook, but I was just a little man. Bad dreams, nightmares, big dreams, big plans. I care, I'm there. Back then, that's when this all happens, and I bleed these anthems. Mom saw the patterns, the laughter got battered as if it had cancer. Caught up in some of, does this even matter? I balled up my fists, cause it made me matter. Rain clouds break down, damp ground, make sound, all for the message. I live, I bleed, so damn reckless. Life gives, cost, precious. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is taught, lessons. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is all destined. I live, bleed, reckless. Life gives, cost, pressures. I live to bleed reckless. Once I saw it could be worth it, that's when I think I really first found my vision. Too caught up in the fights and rhythm, I never really paid attention to anything they had to mention. Not to mention I would argue with razor-like precision. Arrogant, hard-headed, let the anger fog the vision. Walk the maze across the prison, skip ahead the pages. Are there any I was missing? I'm too busy slipping, just too busy living. Now is there any difference? For instance, a misfit who just can't sit still, back against the wall, battle life against his will. I'm watching all the rain tap out the windowsill, thinking if pain could pay the bills, I'd have a nice life, house on a hill. God, it's obnoxious, we take it all for granted. Everything you left for us, set aside what's precious. I'm lost in the words, I'm lost in the message, wishing I never had to be, I'm so damn reckless. Life gives, cost, precious. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is taught, lessons. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is all destined. I live, bleed, reckless. Life gives, cost, pressures. I live to bleed reckless. Pretty sure I never listened when I heard worthless. I knew there was something more, there had to be a purpose. So much of it was skin deep, never past the surface. When they sit high horse, stand the best you can, keep the water below your head. We stressing what we never said, not what we'll say next. Break sweat for paychecks, careless for greatness. Always so anxious, that's when the pain hits. I wish I was stainless, I hate this, I love it. I loathe that I need it, it shows that I'm breathing and doesn't need a reason. It keeps me up screaming, salty smiles, polished trials of defiance. Watch the rival's older self and inner child when it's so hard to walk with a bandage. I let it all show so you can understand it. Hopefully then you would catch the message. I live, I die, I bleed reckless. Life gives, cost, precious. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is taught, lessons. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is all destined. I live, bleed, reckless. Life is cost, pressures. I live to bleed reckless.